Well, happy Friday, everybody. You made it to your weekend. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weekend weather update here on your October 24th, 2025. Well, things definitely looking great out there as we wrap up the work week on our Friday and going into the weekend. It's going to be a 50-50 weekend, folks. So it looks like Saturday's going to be the better of the 2 days as we could see some showers getting here later in the day on your Sunday. And then Monday next week, looking absolutely dreadful as we got a nice cold air wedge setting up in here across North Georgia. Now, before we get rolling into this full report, if you're new here on the Facebook side, please give us a like and follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, let's take a look at Lake Lanier here for today. Looking very nice. A lot of clear skies out there. Definitely wouldn't be a bad weekend to go out on the lake. It's still pretty decent out there to do that and enjoy that beautiful lake up there. And also looking great up in Blue Ridge as well, but it's sunshine, a few high clouds. And again, looking great for anything you want to do on Saturday, especially if you want to check out some of that fall foliage. We're getting closer and closer to peak season, getting very close. And the winds are going to come up next week, so I'm concerned about the drought conditions blowing a lot of those leaves off the trees. So if you want to check that out, again, the Northeast Georgia mountains are definitely the place to be as we're getting toward that moderate and higher colors that are starting to show up in here very nicely across this region. So go out there and check it out, especially on your Saturday. Now, the radar is clear for the moment. It will not stay that way as we're going to get some needed rainfall in here coming in later on Sunday and going into your Monday. And then we got another round potentially going in toward Wednesday. So we got a couple days of rain ahead because after that, it looks like we dry out once again. I don't see anything significant beyond what's coming in next week right now. Now, regionally, looking at a great looking satellite picture here on your Friday. And we'll probably see something similar to that on Saturday, just a few high clouds moving in. But they're really going to thicken up and bring that rain chance coming in as we go in toward your Sunday. Now, we do have a high pressure that's in control. You see that up there toward the north. That's going to be dominating our weather here. Sitting up here to the north, going to bring us those nice northeasterly winds in here coming into your Saturday. And that rain chances will start to come into our area as we go in towards Sunday. Now, another thing we're going to be watching all weekend long is going to be this major storm down here. Still just a tropical storm, but it's really starting to get its act together. This is Melissa, and it's going to set its eyes on Jamaica and the devastation it can cause not only for Jamaica, but also parts of Haiti as well as Cuba and the southern Bahamas could be quite extensive as if this thing becomes the beast as the Hurricane Center is expecting it. And look at this thing. It does a little roll around here across Jamaica. They got tropical storm warnings up right now. Hurricane watches are up, but they're expecting this to become a Category 4 hurricane. And just look how long it takes for this thing to move. I mean, hurricane tomorrow right here, and then by Tuesday it's over here. I mean, it's going to flood the dickens out of Jamaica. It's going to be really, really bad. So please pray for the folks down there. They're going to need all the help they can get. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our regional model again as we're going to see dry weather. We got this east wind that's going to be setting up in here pretty much all weekend long. So notice that the tail end of this run. So Saturday's looking pretty good. You don't have to worry about Saturday, but as we go into Sunday, got that easterly wind blowing in here, nicely blowing from the east. But then we see some of these showers start to erupt in here as we go into your late Saturday afternoon into the evening hours. So it looks like going into Sunday, I should say. Sunday's when we get the wet weather in here, and then Monday's just going to be kind of lingering damp weather as well. So here's our forecast map. Let's go ahead and put this into motion for you here. Kind of watch as I kind of highlight the days of the week and kind of watch this as we go into your Saturday. Again, we're looking good. Saturday's nice. High pressure holds on for Saturday. But then as we go into Sunday, yep, here comes the clouds coming in at us. And as we go into Monday, again, looking a little bit wet. So Sunday into Monday's looking a little bit wet there. And then going in toward your Tuesday, we're going to keep that chance for rain there Tuesday and Wednesday. Wait for this next frontal system to move on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I think we clear on out. And Friday looking pretty good. So right now, Friday going into Halloween itself, it's going to be a bit chilly. Again, below normal temperatures are expected here for most of next week. So look at your forecast here as we're looking at not too bad of a day there. Again, with the easterly component, the northeasterly sections of Georgia will be a little bit cooler going into your Saturday. So 67-45 there. Notice the overnight lows here. Most everybody here in the 40s. You might still see a few 30s, like, you know, the usual culprits like Blairsville. Might still get a few 30s in there for tomorrow morning. And then daytime highs. Notice the 60s there across that northeasterly zone as we got that wedge setting up, and close to the low 70s for the northwestern zones for tomorrow. Daytime highs for elsewhere across the southeast: 66 in Charlotte, 65 in Asheville, 75 in Birmingham, 80 in Destin, 81 down in Mobile. And the next 7 days, again, we're going to bring those clouds in on Sunday, becoming mostly cloudy, 64-48, 55-49 with that cold air wedge in across most of North Georgia. I think most of North Georgia will stay in the 50s for highs on Monday. And then we get a little bit of break on Tuesday, and then more rain coming in here on Wednesday, 58-48 on Wednesday. And then we finally dry out, and right now going 60 and 37 on your Halloween. I think it could be a little bit cooler than that. We'll see how it works out. But definitely going to be a frosty start there on Halloween day. A frost on the pumpkin. That's got to be some sort of folktale. If you got frost on the pumpkin at Halloween, it must mean something, right? I'm sure it does somewhere. I'll have to look it up. Anyway, that's y'all's weekend update. I appreciate you guys checking us out. Again, following on Facebook. Help us out, please. We're getting close to 25,000. Give us a like and follow. And over on the YouTube side, please give us a subscribe over there. I do appreciate you guys helping to support the channel. All right, that's it for now. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys back in here on Monday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.